And no, I'm not playing some camera tricks with the camera. There it is, y'all. Finally got my paperwork back. I've been here since 8:45 this morning. Right now it's a little after 7. I believe it's about 7:15. I'm just getting out of here. This is the reality we deal with as truck drivers. You know, nobody respects our time. Truck driving is one of the most disrespected professions there is out there. So I've got a 9 o'clock drop up in Salisbury. It's a light load, ain't much on the trailer. Just a few pallets. No, if this ain't what you call a 9 to 5, I don't know what is. I'm just getting the door, y'all. It's almost 5 o'clock right now. It's about 4:40 right now. I've been here since 9 o'clock. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. For all my first-time viewers, welcome to the channel. Currently on my way up to Salisbury, North Carolina, back to my regular loads. Past couple weeks, I've been running these ice cream loads. Took a little break from doing my regular load, but back at it today. So I've got a 9 o'clock drop up in Salisbury. It's a light load, ain't much on the trailer. Just a few pallets. That's how it normally is. This light takes forever. Every single time, never fails. It's a little frosty outside right now. About 32 degrees. Had a bunch of frost and ice on the hood, so I poured some water on it, some warm water. Got rid of it before I drove up because I didn't want to be looking at it while I was going down the road. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to be looking at it either. But shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel in 2024. I think I did close to 100,000 subscribers this year. I fell a little short of my goal. You know, the goal was to get closer to 500K this year. But due to things beyond my control, y'all know what I've been dealing with. with YouTube for the past, I don't know, 4 months. You know, subs started dipping. Not only was I losing subs, but I wasn't getting the regular 400 or 500 subs that I would normally get every single day. But I'm still approaching the situation just, real positive, man. I'm not gonna let it get me down, and we're just gonna keep pushing. I'll just sit back and enjoy the ride, y'all. And shout out to all my moderators, Gary, Raymond, Super Tin Man, Artie. Artie's all the way in Germany, so it's a little conflict of schedule, whenever I go live and stuff like that. He don't really catch my lives, but shout out to all my moderators. But if you're a first-time viewer to the channel, man, over here we just do positive, uplifting content, not just trucking, in general. I'm a positive person, so I put out positive content. Do have to stop and get some fuel. A little low on fuel right now. And even though it's cold outside, man, I like to leave my windows cracked. I just turn up the heat on my feet and I leave my windows cracked, and that's how I roll for the most part. But today is a Sunday, so shouldn't be any traffic rolling through Charlotte right now. I had a little beef with my broker, by the way. This broker right here. Not the person that I work with directly, but the person in charge. And they wanted me to load on Friday, Black Friday. And normally I load on Wednesday, and I deliver on Thursday, but obviously Thursday was Thanksgiving, so that wasn't happening. So, they told me to give them a rate to hold it an extra day. And apparently, he didn't like my rate. The plan was to pick it up on Wednesday, deliver it first thing Friday morning. But if I'm gonna be holding it for an extra day on a holiday, you're gonna have to pay me. I basically doubled my rate. I'm holding it for an extra day. And he thought I was being ridiculous. But at the end of the day, it's your equipment. I make my price. If you don't like it, find another truck. It's crazy because I got the inside scoop from the person I work with directly on his load. The truck that he booked on the load missed his appointment. So that's what happens when you give up a truck like this and just book a random truck on your dedicated lane that your customer is relying on to be delivered on time. So the load was supposed to be delivered at 5 o'clock in the morning, and apparently the driver thought it was 5 p.m., so he didn't show up until a little after midday. They called him to do a check call around 7, 8 in the morning. Said, hey, are you Checked in. Did you get a door? Checked in. I haven't delivered a load yet. The load delivers at 5 p.m. And the broker's like, no, delivers at 5 a.m. So he went in late. I think he got there around 12, 1 o'clock. They turned him away. So he had to reschedule. So not only did they end up having to pay a rescheduling fee, but he missed the appointment. And out of spite, they booked him on the load, picking up on Saturday, delivering on Sunday. Now, so because he missed the appointment on Friday, they had to reschedule for Saturday. So now, he can't pick up on Saturday. And they had him booked on that load that I normally pick up on Saturdays, deliver on Sundays. So they called me, tried to get me to do it. I said, nope. You booked them, let him have it. Gotta be stern with these brokers, man. You know, at the end of the day, I've been working with y'all for a few months, but it's business. Ain't nothing personal. But I did change my oil yesterday. Smelling like fresh oil right now. When I get back today, I got a few projects that I'm still working on. It was just a little too cold yesterday. I think the high temperature was about 40, 45. And I got to do some electrical work back there. So today's going to be a much better day. It's going to be about 63, I believe, today. So I'll be able to get it done. I've got some lights to install on my light panel back there. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So tomorrow I'm heading to the shop, get 8 new drive tires. Try to get there at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I gotta get up around 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Just get it out the way. So once I get those tires installed, then I can install the half fenders that Rainey sent me. I didn't want to put the half fenders on there and then have to take the tires off because I didn't want those guys messing around or anywhere close to my half fenders. You know, tire guys can be a little destructive at times. So brand new 304 stainless steel half fenders, no thank you. I don't want those guys messing around with it. So once I get the tires installed tomorrow, then I can schedule an appointment. I reached out to the shop down in South Carolina. They do custom work, custom fabrication, so I'm gonna let them tackle it for me. One less thing to worry about. I've never done it before, but I'm pretty sure if I watch the video, you know, I can do it. But seeing that you have to drill holes in a fender or in the fenders, you know, I just want to make sure that it's done correctly. Now, if they mess it up, then, you know, they got to buy me some new fenders. So let them mess with it. And I guess plan B is I could have booked a load to Florida and brought it to Rainey's shop. They do have a install shop. But I don't feel like taking that trip to Florida right now. Even though I wouldn't mind some of that Sunshine State weather right now. I get off this exit, I always stay in the left lane, the outside lane, because in a minute the right lane's about to end. And sometimes it can be a little chaos, everybody trying to get back over. If only these four-wheelers knew. I'm just taking my time going around the curve. But I don't get it twisted, man. I wanted to step on it. We can step on it. Slow it down, man. I'm doing 76 and a 60. These four-wheelers are flying right now. They're all doing 80 and above. What's good, bro? It's one of my subs over there. He just got out the truck and took a picture. I was trying to grab that camera over there, but I didn't want to mess with it. Took me a little while to get it situated. So I didn't take it down, but I was gonna flip it around so y'all can see. He just got out of his truck, man. I took a picture. That's crazy. I do get a lot of love, y'all. I basically run into one of my followers or one of my subs every single time I go out. Every time. Oh, these videos get around, man. Between Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, I have well over 250 million video views. Matter of fact, it might be closer to 300 million. So these videos get around, man. And then, there are a couple fake accounts on Facebook. One account has over 70,000 followers, and the other one I had removed a few months ago. That account had over 40,000 followers, and combined the two of them, they had over 100 million video views on Facebook. At the end of the day, it is my videos. I'm the one appearing in those videos. The people who are following those accounts, they didn't know that, those were fake accounts. But it is fake accounts. Come on, y'all. It's a flashing yellow, man. What y'all doing? right, y'all. Back to my regular weekly scheduled load. Gotta cut the Jake brake off. This is the residential neighborhood coming up about a half a mile. Sunday morning, almost 9 o'clock. Y'all know the drill, man. I ain't trying to wake nobody up. I try to keep it respectful, man. Now, if you live on a hill somewhere, I can't help you. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning. Marv gonna wake you up. So my suggestion, don't buy your house next to a hill. Because if I'm rolling through and I gotta make a choice between my Jake brake and waking you up, I'm gonna wake you up all day, every day, twice on Sunday. And today is Sunday. So I'm gonna wake you up today. I was just looking up in there today. Looking good, looking good. Normally the gate is open all the way. It's halfway closed, and that's because somebody ran into the gate, looks like. We gonna put this bad boy right here. And no, I didn't oversteer, y'all. I did it on purpose. Now, when I get in that spot, I don't have to worry about my trailer being too close next to the trailer to my left. Just like that. We are nice and straight in that spot right here. Alright, y'all. Go get checked in. And this is the perfect example of what I was talking about, y'all. Y'all see that truck back there? He just came and banged on my door and asked me if I could pull forward just a little so he could get in. And that's because he didn't do what I did. You gotta put the nose of your truck right on the back of that trailer. You back up one time and you should be good. So yeah, he can't get in right now. So I gotta pull forward. He was about to tear up the back of my trailer. I was wondering who was banging on my door, because I know these folks don't bang on your door. Go ahead, bro. But I just talked about it, and now it happened. That's the reason why I did what I did when I was Turning into the spot right here. There's plenty of room back there. There was no need for him to come bang on my door. You just gotta learn to figure it out. No, if this ain't what you call a 9 to 5, I don't know what is. I'm just getting the door, y'all. It's almost 5 o'clock right now. It's about 4:40 right now. I've been here since 9 o'clock. What's going on in that warehouse today, but whatever it is, it ain't good. There goes my Sunday project. I was supposed to be working on some lights on the back of my truck there, but that ain't happening today. That is not happening today, y'all. I mean, I do have the lights with me in the truck, but I didn't want to be working on my truck in the parking lot, you know. And I didn't think I was gonna be here this long. I'm starving. I just might have to download DoorDash or Uber Eats, one of them. But I'm starving right now. I've never used those apps before because I'm kind of picky when it comes to my food. And I don't really trust people playing around with my food. That's the reason why I've never used those apps. Don't worry, y'all. I'm about to put a deck plate on there. Half fenders going on next week. I was trying to wait until I paint the truck before I put the deck plate on there, but I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. I'm gonna get a couple $100 for the attention, or sometimes it's not about the money. You know, my time is more valuable on a day like today. I wanted to be home working on a project. It's not about the money.
Yeah, there's stuff.
Nah, I saw yours.
Oh, yes.
All right. And no, I'm not playing some camera tricks with the camera. There it is, y'all. Finally got my paperwork back. I've been here since 8:45 this morning. Right now it's a little after 7. I believe it's about 7:15. I'm just getting out of here. This is the reality we deal with as truck drivers. You know, nobody respects our time. Truck driving is one of the most disrespected professions there is out there. Nobody respects our time. So, there goes my Sunday, y'all. Plan was to go home and work on my truck. That ain't happening. I run paper log. But even if I was on E-log, that's a whole break right there. 10 hours. Trying to figure out why my truck is leaning to this side, but looks like there's a little slope right there. Making sure I ain't got a flat tire. Those tires are brand new. Just put them on 3 weeks ago, roughly 4 weeks ago. So I'm just putting some fuel in my tractor and I will put about 30 gallons in my reefer. I don't have a load scheduled for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna get me 8 new tires first thing in the morning. I ain't playing around. I'm gonna get up at 6 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. And I wanna get out the house by 6:30. And I get to the truck around 6:45. I wanna beat that rush hour traffic in Charlotte tomorrow because I'm heading over to Monroe, which is off the 74, and that's a pretty busy route in the morning. Look at all this stuff, man. This is all from greasing my truck a couple days ago. I was telling y'all in a previous video, and you guys will probably see that video first, but I'm gonna put some grease guards on my drive line. I'm gonna put one right here, one right there, and maybe I'll put one right up there, but it's necessary, man. Look at the back of my sleeper right now. Look at my tanks. That's all from greasing my truck. So I'm gonna put some grease guards on there. Go ahead, driver. So I gotta be paying attention when you're pulling forward, man, especially him. He's only about 5'5". He get in front of that truck, man. He's crushed. I can't see him. I'm 6'1", and if I get in front of that truck right now, y'all probably can't even see me. In fact, let me go grab my trash real quick. I gotta replace this switch right here. I'm gonna take it off and replace it. So it's supposed to automatically, my lights are supposed to come on when I open up the door, but it's getting stuck. So I did put some WD-40 on it the other day, but that didn't do anything, so I'm gonna take it apart tomorrow and check it out. You know, maybe it's a bad connection, who knows? Maybe it's a quick, easy fix. And just like that, I am good to go for my next pickup, whenever that is. I do have a couple projects to tackle this week, so I'm not even sure which day I'm going on the road, but I do plan on going on the road this week at some point. What else do I need? Yeah, that switch is acting up. I'm gonna take a look at it tomorrow. All right, YouTube. It's been a long day. I'm glad it's finally over. About to head home, get me something to eat, so y'all know the drill. Until the next one, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out.